Well, Mark, 3 points last time out, and although you had to do it differently, a really hard-earned and well-fought 3 points.
Yeah, brilliant from the players. I thought they were tremendous, from start to finish, and with what happened in the build-up, full credit to them. I thought they were tremendous, carried out what we wanted to do. It was a different kind of performance from us. One a way that we thought would work, and they carried it out magnificently.
And it was a very different way of playing for Forest Green Rovers on Saturday, not something we've seen so far this season, and that was because you had to adapt at the last minute. How important is it that when you get thrown something like that you do come through it and do get those points at the end of the day?
It's key. What we had to do was make the team compact and really difficult to beat, but still have that threat of being able to score a goal. And look back at the stats. Stevenage had one shot in the game, which was rolled into Luke McGee's hands. And we had 3 big chances, or one's half a chance for Jake Young, which he scores, and Aaron Collins has 2 great chances that he hits the post. So it was a dominant performance. Full credit to the players for that.
And as you mentioned there, just one shot for Stevenage in the 90 minutes. It's fair to say that your side looked really comfortable and almost dominated the game off the ball, didn't they?
Yeah, like what happened so late on Friday, it was about making sure we were always in the game, and we had to be really tight, compact, and like I said, have a threat, and just made it simplified it. There's so little time to prepare. I think it just simplified things for the players and the boys that were coming into the team. It simplified it for them.
And when the fixtures were released at the start of the season, you looked at October and as the first real busy period of Saturday, Tuesday. You've now got 4 players out, so I suppose it almost feels even busier, doesn't it?
It does, but we've got Winnie and Odin Bailey available for tomorrow night, so that gives us a big boost. But certainly for the next few weeks, it's about recovery, travel, play, recover, travel, play. So the recovery part is really key, and it's something we're working really hard with the medical and sports science team to make sure the recovery part is key. And we're going to have to make sure players are fit and ready to go that are not in the team, and ready to go when they get their chance, like they did on Saturday.
And the 2 main names you mentioned just there, Odin Bailey and Carl Winchester, just how crucial could they be coming in as a fresh set of legs, having not played last weekend?
Yeah, I think it's important. You don't want to change things for the sake of it, but when you've got so many games coming, you want to try and freshen things when you can with good players, and that's what we have the option of doing tomorrow.
And Colchester, a side who were in the playoffs last season, always a tough opponent to go and visit. They've got a real spark, haven't they, with some young, energetic players? They
always have really good attacking young players, and Steve Ball, the new manager's come in, has carried that on. They're a real threat on, attacking areas, and they're really good to watch. Easy on the eye. It's going to be a tough game, and we're under no illusions that how tough it's going to be. It's another game, and we want to be in it. We want to have an opportunity to win it, and that's what we're going to try and do.
And how do you expect them to approach it?
They'll try and win the game. They'll go all out trying to win the game, and whenever you play against Colchester, they're going to try and attack you and win and score, so we have to be ready.
And going into this one, obviously still missing those 4 players who are forced into isolation, but now having done that one game on Saturday, that those players can step up and put in a real shift when it's needed.
Yes, I think that's what the season's going to be. It's going to be about who can prevail when things go against them, and you can't put what you think is your best 11 on the pitch, and you have to be ready to play, and you have to be ready to take points on home, on the road, and when things are not going your way, you've got to be ready to kick on.
And while some may look at 4 games in such quick succession as possibly a negative, when you've won the 2 games going into the back of it, I suppose you can hit the ground running, can't you, and really attack those 4 games?
Yeah, we've got long trips. We've got Colchester away and Morecambe away, our next 2 games, so we've got to be professional, we've got to prepare right. The boys that play, be ready to put a real shift in, and they will be.
And squad depth is important off the pitch, but on the pitch, sorry, but also off it with your staff, your medical team. They're going to be so crucial over the coming weeks and the coming season, aren't they?
Something we looked at before we kicked off, that this year the recovery part of the season was going to be key because of so many games in such short spaces of time. The training patterns and the way we train and the way we recover is so key.
And the momentum now taking that into Colchester. Obviously you're going to be looking to continue the away form that you've shown so far this season and hopefully come away with the 3 points.
We've got to put a performance in, you can play good, bad or indifferent, but you have to have that base and solidity to your team and your performance, and if you do that, you always have a chance to win a game.
And that really showed on Saturday with the game against Stevenage. And is the sort of message to your players going to be to take that performance and do it again?
Yeah, of course. We have a way that we want to play, but it's not always possible. And when it's not like that, we've got to be able to dig in and get a result.